What makes up a blockchain ecosystem? One way to categorize different parts of such an ecosystem is to classify them by layers, as if they were internet protocols. However, not all blockchain ecosystems can be classified into categories. Some ecosystems may miss certain layers, while others can be categorized as different layers, depending on the context. Layer 0 protocols help to remedy the challenges faced by Layer 1 networks built with a monolithic architecture, such as the Ethereum network. By creating a more flexible base infrastructure and letting developers launch their own purpose-specific blockchains, Layer 0 hopes to more efficiently tackle problems such as scalability and interoperability. Blockchain networks built on the same Layer 0 protocol can interact with one another by default, without the need for dedicated bridges. Using different iterations of cross-chain transfer protocols, Layer 0 allows an ecosystem's blockchains to build upon one another's features and use cases. Some common outcomes of this are enhanced transaction speeds and greater efficiency. Generally, Layer 0 protocols serve as the main and primary blockchain backing up transaction data from various Layer 1 chains. A protocol is Layer 1 when it processes and finalizes transactions on its own blockchain. They also have their own native token, used to pay for transaction fees. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB chain are examples of Layer 1 blockchains. A common problem with Layer 1 networks is their inability to scale. Bitcoin and other big blockchains have been struggling to process transactions in times of increased demand. This means that all transactions are verified by multiple nodes before being validated. The so-called mining nodes all compete to solve a complex computational puzzle, and the successful miners are rewarded in the network's native cryptocurrency. The throughput capability is a vital element of a blockchain. It's a measure of speed and efficiency that shows how many transactions can be processed and recorded within a specific time frame. As the number of users increases and the number of simultaneous transactions goes up, a Layer 1 blockchain can become slow and expensive to use. Layer 2 refers to networks built on top of other blockchains. So if Bitcoin is a Layer 1, the Lightning Network that runs on top of it is an example of a Layer 2. Some use cases simply cannot work with Layer 1 due to scalability issues. A blockchain game could not realistically use the Bitcoin network due to the lengthy transaction times. However, the game may still want to use Layer 1's security and decentralization. The best option is to build on top of the network with a Layer 2 solution. Both Layer 1 and Layer 2 solutions have unique advantages and disadvantages. Working with Layer 1 can provide the most effective solution for large-scale protocol improvements. However, this also means that validators must be convinced to accept changes through a hard fork. Layer 2 provides a much quicker way to improve scalability. However, depending on the method used, you can lose a lot of the security of the original blockchain. Users trust networks like Ethereum and Bitcoin for their resilience and track record of security. One key question is whether we will even need Layer 2 solutions as Layer 1s become more scalable. Existing blockchains see improvements, and new networks are created with good scalability already. However, it will take a long time for major systems to improve their scalability, and it's not guaranteed. The most likely option is for Layer 1s to focus on security, and allow Layer 2 networks to tailor their services to specific use cases. In the near future, there's a good chance large chains like Ethereum will still dominate due to their large user and developer community. However, its large, decentralized validator set and trusted reputation creates a solid base for targeted Layer 2 solutions.
If you found this article useful, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can also visit our website, where you find great educational contents about cryptocurrency. As a member of our Cryptocurrency Academy, you'll have access to exclusive resources and tools to help you stay informed and make better trading decisions. Additionally, discover and join our Discord. Our Discord server will provide a supportive network of like-minded individuals who can provide guidance, advice, and encouragement.